Welcome to Strong's Little Farmhouse. We bought a 101-year-old farmhouse that we are trying to renovate and restore. We're doing it by ourselves and on a budget with little or no experience. So it should be a really good time. Today we are going to assemble our new Ryobi cement mixer. This is going to save us a lot of time because we have a big pad to pour for our barn. We did our first pour, which is what this shed is sitting on, with a hand mixer, and that was a lot of work, especially for Mark because he had to do all the work. So this is hopefully going to speed things up and make it less backbreaking for both of us. So this is our little practice pad that we did because we've never done any cement before. The first time that Mark and I did any kind of cement mixing or mortar mixing or anything like that, we used a drill with a paddle, and if you've got a lot of buckets to do, it's not easy. So the second bit of concrete we ever did was this pad right here, which is 9 by 16 and about 2.5 to 3 inches thick, and it's just holding our little plastic garden shed, which we love. It was a really good practice for pouring concrete because the shed's not going to hold anything too heavy, and it didn't have to be too precise, and it worked out really well. We did it in 3 sections, and you can see that video. I'll put a link if I remember. So we learned from the previous pour that we were not going to do this pad by hand. So we are investing in a cement mixer because we have to do over 40,000 pounds of concrete for our barn pour. This barn is going to be 24 by 36, and it is going to take 12 pallets of concrete. And Mark gets to lift every single one of those into the mixer, but at least he won't have to carry the bucket all the way to the pour site. This is going to be a big improvement. I'm pretty excited about this cement mixer because you did all the the hard part with the mixing, and then you had to carry it over to dump it out.
Instructions, we don't need that. Just kidding.
We don't need no stinking instructions. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Okay, so we just opened it up, and this is a little disappointing. This is a pin of something that's going to go in this, and it's all rusty. I mean, it'll clean up, but this is a brand new piece of equipment. So who knows what else damage there is to it.
Well, any damage, we'll take it back. They had another one there. We'll fix it, but hopefully it's just that one piece that's on top near the cardboard. Ooh, that's a bigger. Wow. I knew it could take 3 things, but when you look at the box, I mean, I kind of thought that was going to be like a small bag, but it does say 5 cubic feet drum. I don't know what I was thinking, but man, that thing's big.
That's good. We got a lot of cement to mix up.
Are you gonna need some help lifting that out?
I might.
Come on, Strong. Live up to your name.
All right.
That looks a little obscene.
Got a wheel. Wow, they even put plastic around the edge of the wheels.
So they put plastic around the plastic wheels,
Yeah.
but did not cover the steel pin that is going to be exposed and can rust.
Another plastic wrapped plastic wheels.
Well, you wouldn't want them scuffed up.
That's right. 'Cause after all, that's what's important, is keeping your cement mixer pristine.
I think that's going to end day one, minute one. So we're a little disappointed. We just opened this box. We have had this from the moment we bought it. We wheeled it in and put it inside the shed. It's been in the shed for maybe 4 or 5 days at the most. And this thing obviously has been sitting out in the rain or whatever warehouse, water leaking on top of it because everything is all rusted. So we're gonna see if it'll run. And then we're gonna make a decision about whether we take it back and get a new one or what the scoop is.
It's quiet. It's not quieter than I thought it was going to be.
And it doesn't vibrate much, so maybe those, bolts like that won't be a problem. It'll be interesting to see how much vibration it has when it's up on the rack, though.
Yeah.
I'm the cleanup crew.
And you're doing a bang-up job. All right, I might need help with this because this thing's heavy. Well, I guess it's not as heavy as I thought.
So the drum rests on that, looking like a torture chamber chair.
Yeah.
So you basically shove the handle up there, and then the cotter pin goes down. Then you can pull. But once you...
There we go.
Oh, it's not a cotter pin that you bend the ends.
No.
So you can just pull that out.
I can't remember what they call these. They're like a...
They're a hairpin, aren't they called a hairpin?
No, they're not called a hairpin.
They're not? Oh, I thought they were. No, I mean, I know they're not a hairpin, duh, but I thought they were called a hairpin.
Well, your guess is as good as mine. I can't remember what they call them. Okay. All right. This is how... Wow, that's heavy. That's how you move it. Okay, now the drum. And I also might need help with this.
Of course. That is much bigger than what I thought it was going to be. How many times can I say that? Because I'm just so shocked. That is a big bolt. Look at that. Whew. Like I've got a Phillips that'll fit that. And then he put this nut, and that's what he's putting in to hold the mixer part in there. They call this the mixing tine. I call it a blade, but you know, whatever.
And I also might need your help with this as well, but we'll see.
I can help. I got my little girly wrench. How big is your wrench?
What do you think I'm trying to compensate for?
I'll see your wrench and I'll raise you a pliers. That is one big screw, baby.
We don't want to have PG-13 on our videos. So get over here and quit screwing around. Okay, next one. And I think that's it. I think it's done. Everything's put together.
So we got the blades in there, or the mixing tines, as they call it. And I think we're done. We've got the whole assembly now.
It rotates.
Left and right.
Move it. Like that. And then do the lock. And it dumps.
All right, perfect. All right, Mark's gonna plug it in so we can see it run, baby. Looks good. Yay, it works. This is gonna save us so much trouble. Wow, listen how quiet that is.
This thing's heavy on its own. I can't imagine we had 270 pounds of concrete in here.
And just like that, as if by magic, poof, it's gone.
It's gone.
Thanks for joining us at Strong's Little Farmhouse. I hope you enjoyed our assembly of the Ryobi cement mixer. Hopefully you'll come again and watch us actually put it to work. It should be an exciting time because that's a lot of concrete, baby. If you like this kind of content, you should really check out our video on how we poured our small pad for this shed. We did that by hand with a hand mixer, and if you're doing a small project, it's really a great tool. So check this one out, and we'll see you next time.